What is up, gamers? Welcome to the Virtual Reality Masters League Season 10 semi-finals. We're on the NA side today, and I'm here to bring you Dream Team versus My Demoted List by NotKiwi. Managed by NotKiwi. I had to remember it. But more importantly than the teams, the people, the experience, I have my co-host, a man whose rage cannot be contained. We have Explosion. Explosion, how's it going?
It's going great. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm glad to be here, glad to be back after my short vacation, or lack thereof, and happy to see that the finals or semifinals are going along well so far.
Yeah.
So we're here today. Let me tell you a little bit about how this is going to run. Let's head on over to the browser, and we're going to find that this is the fall festival for VRML. We have Onward, we have Echo Arena, and we have Pavlov, all the championships going at the same time. So you should make sure you're checking those out. This is our Season 10 championships with a cash prize of $5,600 split between the two regions. So right now in North America, if whoever wins these semifinals and goes on to the finals, wins those, has a shot at $380 for their team. 8 HyperX Cloud Mix headsets, 5 products from Mysterion. We don't have that label just yet. 4 VR cover kits and player personalized jerseys for the VRML. Second place, we'll get 8 HyperX. Excuse me?
I said the jerseys are going to be sick.
I would say, I want to see. We'll get like Basil Moss in one of those. We'll see how he pulls off another league's jerseys. Second place though gets 8 HyperX Cloud Buds, and lastly in third place we have 8 HyperX Cloud Earbuds. And so once we move on down, we're going to see that today's format is a best of 3. We have here our semifinals. We have Dream Team versus My Demoted List managed by NotKiwi, or MBL for short. And later on, we have Robo Electric Kid Team Racked versus Solstice. This is our standard best of 3, and we'll have to see what happens here today and who moves on to those finals. So we have the standings here. And we see number 2 team right now, Dream Team. Number 3 team is My Demoted List. So they're up there. They have a relatively similar record for this season so far. So we'll have to just see who pulls ahead. Speaking of that, though, who is on our teams? We have the Dream Team, Boris V13, Driver, Cameron S, CT, the Fluffy Potato, Mommy Milkers, T-Rex, and Wendell. And so they're here today. They have a 10-5 season so far, mostly playing Stockpile and Oil Rig compared to the rest of them. And those aren't their best maps, surprisingly. We see some other maps where they're playing and getting better percentages overall. But we can definitely tell that if they played them this many times, they probably like them. And on the opposite side, My Demoted List managed by NotKiwi, we have Vista, a fancy cat, Hisoka, Kiwi, the Crimson Fucker, Humanoid Banana, Pickle, and Sev. And so they've had a 9-6 season so far with Stockpile as well being on top. Manor, I want to know what the others they've been playing. I'd love to know. That's any map that they want is what other is. And then they have Cash and Dust 2 up there. But their best played map, they actually tend to have a bit higher win rate there. So this looks like they're obviously picking that one. So we'll have to see what happens a little later on today. But what has happened in the past? Curiously enough, My Demoted List didn't show up. We had a forfeit. Is that what's going to happen tonight? Explosion. Predictions.
I sure hope not, because that would definitely suck. We just get all this set up, and then they're just like, "Hey, by the way, we're forfeiting. We give up." That wouldn't be very fun. But I do see, My Demoted List. They're a very, very good team. Dream Team, also a very good team. But I think it really matters who's playing tonight. Because I feel like when it comes to Dream Team, when it comes to My Demoted List, they have some really, really top tier players. And then they have some good players. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to, we don't name names.
I was going to say, is there some call-outs? Are you about to throw down?
We don't call players out. We're not calling players out. But these teams obviously have their best starting 5. And if they're coming out there with their best starting 5, well, then this match is going to be super close.
You better DM me later. Who you think the starting team? I want to know. I want the tea to be spilt. Hopefully not CT's tea. But, when we look at the previous matchup, they had a 24-29 in favor of my demoted list. And so they, it sounds like they had their best 5, and maybe Dream Team didn't. Playing Manor 5-10, Stahlbrecher 10-9, and Ulrich 9-10. So relatively close, at least in those last 2. We'll have to see once we get these players in here and find out how that went. Speaking of how it went, do you want to tell us a little bit about what happened earlier today as you were casting the EU side of the semifinals?
Oh, of course. So to start it off with the first match of that day, we had OP versus VA. OP coming out on top with the 2-0. I believe they played Cash and Manor. Cash was close up until a certain point. But then eventually, I think OP just kind of took it away and won that map with a 10-5. And then we had Manor, where that map was actually VA was leading with I believe an 8-4 or 8-5 round lead. But OP came back and won it with a 10-8 round score. And then we're going to be moving on.
Wins.
Oh, yeah, indeed. Then we're going to be moving on to the Crimson Claw versus Friendly Fire. We had wonderful, spectacular match played there. We had Cash and then we had Stahlbrecher. And Crimson Claw went 2-0 as well. So we haven't seen a third map yet in any of the semifinals. I'm hoping for tonight that changes.
I say when we look at those historical scores, it looks like it's definitely possible, as we had 2 9 and 10s.
Exactly. So I'm hoping that, it's going to be very, very close games tonight. But again, Crimson Claw, Friendly Fire had great matches. And so the finals tomorrow is going to be Crimson Claw versus OP. And then the third place match will be Friendly Fire versus VA. So be sure to check that out tomorrow.
Nice. All right. Well, I can tell you that at least we know that some of the players from Demoted List will be showing up tonight. I do see that Kiwi is live on Twitch, Can of Kiwi, if you want to check him out. And, it looks like they will be there. We'll just have his stream open. Just waiting to see what happens when they get into this matchup. So, I guess we can kind of maybe attempt to predict some of what is going to happen here tonight. Maybe the map picks and the bans. Let's move over to that browser once more.
I mean, if I have to go with it, I'm saying they're definitely gonna. I could see my waifu list or my demoted list banning Manor. I don't think we'll see any of the CS maps banned by my demoted list. Possibly we'll see Inferno banned by Dream Team. But that's a possibility. I think we're definitely not going to see an Industry or Vice tonight, though.
I'd say those two play quite a bit different than the other maps in the league, and so you don't see too many teams play them. I mean, even in my demoted list, it hasn't played Industry once this season.
Yeah. So I think we're definitely going to see a stockpile and a possible oil rig, and if we get a third map, maybe a museum or manor.
All right,
That's what I'm thinking.
I believe that. I think so. Dream Team is going to have the option to pick either side or map first. So it's just kind of up to them to just, to figure out what they're going to, what advantages they think they want. Is there maps they want to play, or is it going to be, sides they want to play? I'm definitely a side player. I like, allowing my enemies to pick it. So, because most of the maps are relatively sided in our pool, allowing you to, have quite a bit of different gameplay based on where you start. So we'll just have to see when we get there. Or I guess, so first map, call it now. We'll have our prediction. I guess just between us, because I see that you started the other one. Can't use it there. But what do you think map one's going to be?
I feel like they're going to save stockpile for later, or maybe Dream Team's going to pick it. Dream Team's home. So I think they're going to save it for later.
I would think so too, yeah.
I think we might see Oil Rig come out if it's not banned.
All right. I'm keeping my eyes and ears and every other place open just to find out what's about to happen here shortly. I do see, oh my God, Kiwi's got so many tabs. What the heck? If I share my screen with you, it will turn off the audio on the other one. So unfortunately, you're banished to not be able to see. But we're seeing Kiwi check all the rules, trying to figure out how that's gonna work for them. But until then, I mean, it's just us figuring out. I'm gonna ask the hard questions here today. What do you think about custom servers and limited ammo? I have strong opinions. The question is, do you have stronger ones?
No, wait. Well, so let's put our side out. I'm for limited ammo. What are you for?
You should be off my stream now. Limited ammo is cringe and bad. I will fight tooth and nail against it.
All right. Well,
I think the time to kill in Pavlov is much longer than any other game. And so when you don't reload and you have like a half kill because you run out of ammo, that feels bad. And I don't want to have that happen. And if you move the time to kill like other games, Pavlov feels less arcadey. I think those are dangerous things, but custom servers can be done right. You just have to spend a lot more money than people do.
I mean, that's possible. And I also used to be a no limited ammo person myself. I mean, I've debated this on my podcast that I recently had you on.
We debated a little bit, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think we did. I don't know if it was about limited ammo. I think it was about something else, though. But, you know, I used to be a no limited ammoer myself. And I think the main thing that makes me change about it is playing other games with limited ammo. And, you know, the time to kill, you're right, it is very different. But the problem is that in those games, you don't see the problems of spam happening at all. And I feel like the main thing is that people will argue that, it'll hurt newer players. But in other games, I mean, new players deal with it, on their own pretty well. And, you know, to that new game. Like, maybe you can argue, oh, well, everybody's dealing with it because it's a new game, but it's going to be the same thing. Everybody's going to be dealing with limited ammo and not having to be able to spam. Spamming has been such a problem, and it's been, you know, I would say a BS mechanic where you can just shoot through something and not even have to fight anybody before you can even fight. Because a lot of times you can't tell exactly where they're standing when you're shooting those bullets through. And that's a big problem. And then you can argue, well, we can make the pen damage do less or whatever and change something else. But it's like, it's all stuff that we can't control, and we can't always expect that the devs are going to, you know, do something in our favor. And I think at the main point, it's just our main way of getting over, you know, spam, which is a big problem. It's been a problem from every season almost.
I will disagree. I think there's other ways to counter the spam. Summon your counter argument, but yes, I do think you need to have the developer involved. Speaking of involvement, though, I can at least tell you what some of the teams have decided to not involve in gameplay here tonight. Let me head on over to the bans, and I'm going to tell you that, at least for Dream Team, they have banned Cash and then Dust 2. So no CS map for them, and we'll see if once the other team sends on over their wishes. We're just waiting on those other bans.
Oh no!
Oh no! They ain't gonna show up, boy. They ain't gonna show up.
Okay, so they're gonna 4v5 it.
4v5. We did see this on the EU in the open qualifier. No, the closed qualifiers with Catastrophe versus Aristocracy. And it did put Catastrophe up ahead against them. They were able to beat them in the end. So we'll have to see here in just a second. But looks like what I do know as well is Oil Rig's going to be off the table. I know you said maybe that one, but no longer there. So we have one ban left, and then we'll be getting into those map picks. So we are hanging, we are waiting. Do I bring back the argument? That's the real question. I like debate. We need to have more spice, more drama, more controversy. I love it. Everyone ping me why you think I'm stupid for the unlimited ammo. You can ping me later. I'll read them all. We'll cause a war over this. I'll see you on the battlefield.
I just think that okay, let's say the spam's not an issue. In this case, there's people that pre-fire, and there's people that will take really stupid shots that just work out in their favor sometimes. And I think my main reason for being against it originally was because it just wasn't Pavlov. Yes, time to kill is different and all this stuff. I was arguing that, but it's like, it doesn't matter if it's not exactly Pavlov, because at the same time, the way that the ammo storage works is that you can put a mag on your chest and it'll go back into your ammo count. Whereas other games, you shoot half that clip, you either use the rest of that clip or you have to throw it away and put it in a new one. I think it will work better for Pavlov than almost any other game. I think how we see how much ammo we have, that's kind of an issue. but I think other games also, don't have, how you see the ammo. I think there's only
So
one.
you think
thing out there,
developer involvement might be necessary regardless, and the
I
best options probably involve the developer. So I do, I
No, I
understand.
didn't say that.
Oh, you
I didn't say that at all.
Okay.
No, I said that the ammo count there's not a way to say it, but that, other games also have that, so that's fine. You know what I mean? But I don't think we're gonna get developer involvement. I don't think that's gonna happen.
I do think we can get it. I have faith. I have beliefs beyond what is known, and so I have faith that it will happen. But yeah, I understand if you make the assumption that it won't. I could see why some of the other options. I mean, we do need better smokes. We do need custom like pen numbers, so that way you could have different pennable objects at different percentages in the map list. But I think also, it's probably some map design. There's some places that you can just, you just spam because people have to walk through them, and so if people design, hallways where people just get shot and killed, kind of sucks.
I mean, yeah.
We're waiting for. I see all the wrong people typing. That's the problem. I appreciate those gamers, but I want to see what the last ban is. Let me in. I think maybe they don't understand that the other team.
4v5 on stockpile, and they didn't give us another ban. They just didn't ban anything, apparently.
All right. Well, we'll put stockpile up there. We did think it was going to happen a little bit later in the pool, but hey, it's happening first. It's the map that has the least sightedness in all of the pool. Hopefully they answer me soon, and I'll keep an eye out for our matchup here shortly. No, the other team wants to know what that last ban is as well. I think, hey, forfeit your ban. Let it happen. We should more chaos. The XFL, every player had a mic and it would cut, and they would cut to him every now and then. Why don't we have that? Why are we listening to the players' audios? What could go wrong?
I need to hear comms.
I think, dude, that would be a lot of fun just to to drop in, hear the little strategy that's going on when you want to know, but. I understand maybe some of our players would not be our best representatives if we did that.
Yeah.
And they're getting rid of Museum as their last map. So cool. A little chaotic in the map pool picks here today, but overall we get there. So that does leave us with where's Museum at? That does leave us with Strawbreaker. We have the stockpile. We have Inferno. We have Vice and Manor. And so those are our maps left here today. I guess we won't see. Well, we talked about, so Manor was one that you thought might be coming up a little later on. What's next?
I think it's gonna be DL pick. This Manor.
Yeah, Manor's pretty well played this season. You do see a lot of people picking it. I think now that people kind of know how to do the inside of the house a little bit better, the sightedness of it kind of goes away a bit more. Whereas before it was just kind of like, okay. When you use the inside of the house, you don't get naded, or people would just run up the stairs and die at the beginning of the round. So they're like, oh, it's CT sided. I think, and then people don't push into the Manor as much, unless it's like, it's more of a surprise these days. So, you definitely can see why that one's up there. We are still waiting for them to decide, but it does look like there will not be a fifth here tonight, unfortunately. Looks like, my demoted list managed by NotKiwi was not managed well.
I heard rumors, and this might be wrong, but I did hear rumors that Boris might not be playing tonight. The main IGL for Dream Team. So, they might be out of their IGL tonight.
Have you indicated that someone might be on a top 5 list?
Well, he's their main IGL.
Yeah, he's a captain. I mean, it does happen.
He's the captain. He's the IGL. Yeah, he's a very important piece to the game.
Yeah. All right. Well, okay. We have one player.
Hey, I have to see.
There's a lot of other people who might be on that top 5, and a few who might not be. So find out. Everyone in chat.
You'll never know.
Who do you think
You'll never know.
may not be in the top 5?
You'll never know.
Well, ping explosion with that one.
No. Don't. Please don't.
Explosion. We have never done anything inflammatory on this channel, and it hurts my soul to know that you would put some players in the not 5.
Inflammatory.
Why would you do
Listen,
The viewers
Because
there
5 is
there are
5 and
three
there's 8
players
players on
crying
the time.
right now because of you. You've done this to them.
No, they don't know.
They don't know. Well, they might know. Boris's
Yeah,
wife might know, but everyone else may not know.
Whoa. Why are you bringing her into this?
Because
I don't think Boris
she
would like
loves
that.
watching the streams. We've heard tell of rumors in the past where
yeah.
she's watched streams and while her husband's playing, and there's never been a problem with that before. We appreciate that.
We need to change the name now. It's no longer my demoted list managed by NotKiwi. It's my Voltron 1 list managed by Kiwi.
Unfortunately, it's really hard for me to change it. I have
Bad.
to
Change it.
I have to
Change it.
What is the name?
My Voltron 1 list.
Can you
by
paste it
Kiwi.
in Discord to me, because I gotta update some files to do it. Oh my god.
I'm not sorry for making you switch this either.
This man makes a list, doesn't even check it twice, and then tells me to turn off the stream so I can go make a meme happen.
No. You don't have to turn off the stream.
I know,
Just,
but I gotta slow down. You guys, speaking of slowing down, we're waiting. We're just waiting. We're bantering. This is kind of one of those goofy moments where two of the boys are just, figuring out who they are as people. So, have you discovered yourself? Do you know who you are? When you look in the mirror, do you
No, I can't see myself.
Do you smile anymore?
No, I can't see myself in the mirror.
Dang, that's rough. That's rough.
It's never been clearer either.
Are you a vampire? Is that what you're saying to me?
No.
No, he's not.
No.
All right.
No.
Would you tell me if you were? Those are the questions
probably,
I
yeah.
ask.
I'd probably keep you around in my vampire army.
Okay. Wait.
You'd be useful.
Wait. What the? This.
What?
I don't know. I don't like this. All right.
What?
What I don't like is where's the dang picture? Where's the goddamn PNG? All right. So that deletes the picture. Give me a second. I gotta turn this off, turn that off, and we're gonna have an updated team list here in just a second. Why is it so complicated? Why aren't the teams getting in the game? Those are the questions I want answered. Going to questions I want answered is like my default, like kind of like, oh man, I'm running out of things to say. This is bad. My writers have given up on me.
Yeah. This is all scripted, by the way.
Well,
even this part, the part that we talked about.
Yeah, this part is everything after this is not scripted.
Well, yeah, because we fired them. We fired our script writers.
No, they quit. Don't even try to make this nice. They quit.
Listen. I didn't want people to know that they quit on us. All right. I didn't want them to know.
All right, my Voltron 1 list managed by Kiwi. All right, so we have it, and we also have stockpile. Let's head on in to that match as we've punished the crowd long enough. So I'm gonna move us over to Pavlov. Oh no, I hear myself.
Yes.
Answered. It's like my
yes.
Default, like, kind of like,
hear yourself.
Oh man, I'm running out of things to say. Oh, I have no idea. Okay, there we go. We're good. Sorry. All right. I was wondering where did your audio come in earlier? All right. So we are in Pavlov. The match has begun, and we have CT is going to be the the Voltron list characters versus Dream Team on the offense, and they're moving their way through A long right now.
I'm interested to see how they really hold up those 4v5 and if they're able to make anything work at all.
Well, they're going to go hard rush onto A long, and we see Piccolo is hiding in here. We'll see how he handles this.
He's looking away, I think.
Getting destroyed. We have Kiwi. We see a bloodbath on A. And right now, Hisoka versus 4. Can he win it?
Yeah.
No. Answer is clear.
All right. I can't see anything on your stream, so do you want to sync up?
All right. It's okay. Is it L or I?
Yeah, it's L. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
2, 3, go.
All right. Sorry, chat. I warned him. I told him. All right.
Made it restart to the pre-round.
Oh, wait, what? Oh no.
Are you restarting to the pre? Okay.
No, I'm not. I'm at 1:30 on round 2.
Oh. All right, we're watching your stream then.
All right, let me put it back up. All right, we have a fight on B site. Let's hopefully we can get this up and going. So we can have the commentary here in just a second. I'm gonna do 720 30. That way, give you an opportunity to potentially see, and we'll figure out for the next one.
All right, and it just seems to be Piccolo all alone now.
Now he is coming through B long here, but he's gonna be surprised by T-Rex. Boom.
And this is really a shame to see that there's only members. I mean, you really want there to always be a good match, but when you can't get a player to do, there's really there's really nothing you can do.
Yeah, so they definitely are going to need to alter their strategy. It's going to be hard for them until they get these rifles, but we basically need to see, at least on the defense, them either sticking to one side, not trying to do a 2-2 split, and we kind of see that. We see Vista going mid. Oh no, never mind. He went on to A, and so now we have a 2-2 split here. Yeah.
I mean,
So they're just
out of here. This B rush.
Yeah, but with 5 players on a rush, that's going to be hard for them to hold up against, just a numbers advantage. But Hisoka shows us that he might be able to grab this one until Mommy Milkers takes him out. Kiwi takes out T-Rex, and now we have Vista and Piccolo coming on site. Kiwi's behind. Nice, we're twinsies. And they changed the round up. Now it's 3v2 in favor of the Voltrons. It's 2. Oh, and they got it. They killed.
Yeah, they won the round.
And there we go. See, they pincered on there, and Dream Team gave up the behind, allowing Kiwi to kill them all. That was a little bit of a switch up there. Yeah. So we see Vista on top, 4 and 3. Hisoka with the 1 and 3, 4 and 2 for Cameron, and Mommy Milkers with the 3 and 2. And CT's going on his own.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to be going towards middle.
So we have A long starting up. We'll have them walking in there. But they have stacked mostly. This is what I'm saying is they need to kind of put players together. They guard the mid, they guard one site, and then they can kind of figure out how to handle it from here.
Yeah.
Slow movements on yellow and in through mid. And we have, it looks like no one's actually playing long. Yeah, T-Rex dropped. Kiwi and Cameron trade, but now what? CT runs in the mid and just lets Hisoka. Oh my God, 3 kills in a row. Piccolo takes out T-Rex.
Actually managing to hold on to this game so far.
I would say they're putting the numbers advantage in their favor, and it's normally even a site is 2 versus like 5 here, and now they're putting 3 versus 5. They're gonna, if they can just kind of keep this up for the rest of the game, but I do think Dream Team will catch on, figure out how to adapt to this. Moving through the mid, Fluffy Potato now trying to do an Akon connection, and Hisoka gets shot at, and Fluffy Potato gets a kill. Vista gets Fluffy, and there we go, mashed. How rough is it for you to see this? I'm trying to gauge from your talking.
I mean, it's all right. I just don't want to say the wrong name, so I have to look at these and study their profile pictures really hard, so that way, whatever their main color is, I can just be like, okay, I know who that is.
We'll fix yours so you can cast next time. This is why I'm a solo caster, unfortunately. All right, but we have we're going for a looks like a split play. Oh, Kiwi pushes up in mid.
Hit.
With Mommy Milkers,
kills, but he gets picked off.
Yeah, by Mommy Milkers as he pushes up into mid from pipes. Piccolo in a fight with Cameron S in the back here. And Fluffy Potatoes looks like he's going to go up against him next. Very hurt, though. Oh, Hisoka teammated. And that's one less player that they have there. Hisoka, though, makes up for it by killing T-Rex. Piccolo got Fluffy Potato. And now it's 2 versus 1, and Cameron has about 1 health.
Yeah, he's killable by a flash right now, which Hisoka has. So does Pickle.
Most people don't want to be flashed. I do. Now the question is, what's gonna happen to Cameron? Slow movements, 45 seconds, plenty of time. Cameron doesn't, he's running Deagle, which means headshots if he can land them, but he just needs to get lucky picks here. He can't. He can't take too long because, Piccolo's on site. He doesn't know this. But it looks like Piccolo's probably in sandwich right now, just waiting out to see when Cameron S goes. Cameron has no gun, but if he can grab one, and it looks like that. Wait, no. What?
Yeah, he went for bomb.
Oh,
Now he
I
has
thought he had
20
bomb on him.
seconds.
Whoops. Okay, I didn't realize he didn't have bomb.
Ahsoka's gonna be watching that middle. As soon as he peeks, he's gonna peek into him, and then he doesn't have enough time to really plant, even if he kills Pickle. He's just gonna rush that plant.
And boom, he's about to be shot down by Piccolo as he attempts to get on to site. And that's that's my Voltron list, figuring out how to make the numbers work for them. I wish my accountant could do the same.
Damn.
Yeah, it damn indeed, unfortunately. But yeah, morale is probably low right now for Dream Team as the game isn't going as expected. CT going the opposite way. Hopefully, we can see the Dream Team figure out how to get out of this nightmare here. We're going for a main push, 3 on main, no long, interestingly enough, and they're gonna have 2 players in mid. Oh, and they're just stacking B this time, so they're gonna give up A here in just a second. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong guy, and it's just Piccolo on site. Vista is gonna be rotating over. Let's follow him for just a moment, and maybe because there's no one on long, he's gonna sit here and wait for
he
long.
has a piece of util in his hand, maybe. Yeah, he throws that.
Oh, and it didn't go where it wanted. And Piccolo might be able to get Cameron S here. Oh, Vista. Okay, Piccolo gets Mommy Milkers. Vista gets Cameron. Fluffy gets Piccolo. And on site, Fluffy Potato is going to get bomb plant here. Or no, he doesn't have bomb. Who has it? Okay, we're seeing trades left and right. I'm going through collision geometry. And it's T-Rex versus 2. T-Rex does have the bomb.
It looks like Hisoka might have lagged out.
Oh, yeah, you see him. Oh, no. Yep, he is likely gone from this world here in but a moment. Unfortunate, which does put the... Can they even play with 3 players? Is that allowed?
Yep, that's allowed, but that's if they go anything below 3 players. Oh, he's back!
Oh,
well,
no. That happened a while ago. T-Rex was able to get the kill, and, that's a round that's going to go to my demoted list here. And so...
Don't say so sure. He's teleporting around right now. And he might be able to get the instant teleportation Goku move down.
Let's see.
He still has time. Totally has time. Don't worry about the beeping.
Boosh. Everyone's gone, and unfortunately, so is Hisoka as he left the map. So yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, my Voltron list, they're saying bring it. They want that competition.
Yeah, they're like, we're winning with 4. We better make it more even here today.
Oh, throwing shade, I see. You're throwing shade.
Hey, look, you wrote the list. I'm checking it. I'm looking. And so...
Oh, yeah.
Look, they're all running it onto B site. We're going to see here in a moment. This is just for sport. And you see Kiwi hunting rifle time. This man is going to be making headshots left and right. We have to believe. Vista, nade in the air. Hit some mommy milkers. Grenade and mommy milkers are 2 words I don't often say together. Or 2 phrases. Kiwi trying to figure out how he can shoot, but it looks like T-Rex versus Pickle, and Pickle doesn't have his... Oh, he knows now. They trade.
Oh, they trade.
And where is...
That's just up to the demon hunting rifle.
Now, speaking of demons, Hisoka's back to haunt us here as... Oh, there we go, the headshot. But Hisoka's back. He's going to be in the next round. They can't let him out just yet.
I mean, he's got to be snacked up on by Cameron, but Cameron's not moving quick enough.
Oh.
And he tries to get another.
Yeah, unfortunately. And so, all right, 3 and 4 right now. Still, I can't really say it's a close game, unfortunately, but we're gonna roll with it. We want to see the moments that happen here today. As Dream Team has to, if they struggle, what does it say about the Dream Team here?
I mean, it definitely takes a few players out of my top 5 list. All I'm gonna say.
Oh no!
Jokes, of course. Respect to all the players.
Mommy Milkers is pushing ahead on A long with no one there. And this time they put 2 onto A site. Kiwi playing a forward mid. And no one's, again, in the mid here. Well, I guess Cameron is now from the opposite side. I was looking from pipes. Oh. Kiwi takes out Cameron. Piccolo takes out CT. T-Rex gets Piccolo. And now it's 3 trapped on main and long here. And not on site. T-Rex gets Piccolo. I did that one already. Fluffy gets Hisoka. And now it's 2 versus 3. Fluffy Potato is rotating behind them towards the mid here. Kiwi gets Mommy, but Vista.
I think he knows.
Yeah, Fluffy gets Kiwi and Vista as well.
No.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Vista in a bad position.
Yeah, I would say Kiwi could have told Vista that Fluffy was coming. He should have been able to hear those footsteps, and unfortunately, you know, it didn't happen. That information was not delivered. They were not ready.
Yeah, I think Kiwi, you know, he knew he was there, but he just had a better position. I mean, he's crouched out in the open where, you know, the Fluffy had cover in that middle area.
So this time we're going with a B push, Piccolo holding mid, and they're just gonna stick all day, all A, on the offense. So this is gonna be, we're playing for retakes. Vista's playing a very forward B. He's gonna be able to call it here in a sec. And we're gonna see the rotate shortly after that. And there we go. We have Kiwi beginning to move. Hisoka's not gonna stay here for too much longer. At least he shouldn't. We have a grenade from that hit T-Rex. Piccolo gets Mommy Milkers. Fluffy Potato gets.
Doesn't know what's happening.
Yeah,
he's not ready for that.
But he was able to take out Kiwi, which is good. But yeah, Vista gets Cameron in the end. And now it's 2 versus 3. But Fluffy and T-Rex both pretty hurt. Fluffy's gonna do the same thing. It worked for him last time. Why not just do it again? And so we'll see if Vista has learned from his mistakes. You see Hisoka kind of dancing, kind of moving, but he's making a lot of noise here. Oh, and he kills Fluffy Potato. Now the rotate is stopped. Vista's gonna be able to get behind them. He's gonna surprise T-Rex here in just a second. Oh no, he's in a ninja. Hisoka gets CT. Vista gets T-Rex.
That's gonna be halftime too.
And it's an even game so far, as close as it can be, as, yeah, you're right, halftime is over. Right now, we have on the losing team, 2-1 for Hisoka, not exactly representative. Kiwi with the 7 and 8, 8 and 6 for Piccolo, and Vista with the 11 and 7. CT right now has 3 and 6. T-Rex with 4 and 6, 5 and 8 for Mommy Milkers, and Cameron S 6-7. Fluffy Potato 7-5.
And I mean, you know, you're going to be looking at this map. This map is a very CT-sided map, so I would not be surprised if, you know, my Voltron 1 list managed by Kiwi were to, like, suffer from the down player now. Because, you know, it didn't really seem like they were suffering too much.
You think this is CT-sided?
I believe that it can be an easily CT-sided map if you play it correctly.
Huh, I would lean this slightly T-sided. But yeah, we need to see these guys stick together. They need to, you know, use their numbers to their advantage, unfortunately. And they just kind of went in the mid, you know, they stuck together, but unfortunately, there's just a lot of players there who are ready to fight them. We just have Kiwi versus 3 and Mommy Milkers. I don't know. I was trying to, there's no joke in there that I could say without, like, I don't know, revealing something about myself. So I'm just going to say Mommy Milkers killed him.
Yeah.
Yep, cool.
I feel like I already know what you're going to say too. Like I'm just like,
yeah, maybe this is not good.
Yeah, maybe not today. Maybe a different day when we write our autobiographies.
I say that's my secondary content, the paywall behind it. We'll see. But yeah, so right now they're going to be behind A as they try to get through A long into it. We might have Hisoka and Vista drop here. Piccolo going very wide. If T-Rex was out there, he could have been surprised. And yeah, if they stick through long, kill the one player who's alone, although they're flat. And T-Rex with the triple.
Cleaning them up.
But is he gonna quad? He ain't gonna quad, unfortunately, as Kiwi takes him out. But Kiwi's team's been taken out. So what's gonna happen here?
And that technically would have been considered an ace as well, since that's the entire team. Oh, but Kiwi's just gonna no forgiveness, no mercy.
Kiwi with that little 5-7. Come on, boy.
But he's done wonders with it, but not today.
At 2, Brute. At 2. 4 and 7 now in favor of the Dream Team. Looks like we might have a quick matchup overall, but hopefully we can have beautiful moments here and there, little bits of you know, our list overcoming. So question is, so I say they need to play all together. I kind of don't mean literally all of them in a row like that. I do mean that they just need to, you know, try to, you know, push together, get a little bit of a pincer, a little bit of a flank, instead of walking into T-Rex. You know, that's rough.
Yeah.
I don't know where to look here. We have 2 in the mid, and 2 dropping on the main. So T-Rex won't be there to do anything. CT is behind the center. Oh, we have Cameron S, who took out Hisoka in the mid. And that now it's 3 versus 5 again. Grenades down. Vista dodging that one. Piccolo's onside and super wide, allowing for Cameron S to shoot him. Cameron S doesn't get too many shots, though. Kiwi kills Cameron S in the mid, and that could potentially allow them to push, but they're holding on just in case. They don't have too much util left. It's just Kiwi. They can make those shots work. CT does shoot, and looks like, ooh, he's surviving. CT takes out Piccolo. Vista takes out CT, and now we have, oh, there we go. T-Rex coming on site, going Jurassic on their ass.
Oh, but Kiwi, though.
Kiwi finishes what he needs to do. He's going to pick up the bomb, and he's going to run. He's going to run so far away onto the B side, and T-Rex is just sitting there and waiting. This could be very well be a round for the My Voltron 1 list versus the Kiwi, who's managing them. Whatever their new name is. He's
actually My Voltron 1 list managed by Kiwi. I can't believe you don't know this already.
You know what? I'll have to wear the maid out for them. I gotta make up in some other way. So Kiwi's taking a risk here by going very forward, and it's not gonna be what T-Rex is expecting, and it works.
Oh.
I mean, he's thinking, I'm gonna hide on site because it's a 1v1, and by pushing out, he was able to surprise him in a place that he didn't think would be covered in the map at this point in the round. But Hisoka didn't think he needed to be there anymore. He saw the scores, he saw the writing on the wall, and he saw his way on out. So 5 and 7 in favor of Dream Team. How are these boys going to do this? A 4 versus 5 on T is possible. Yeah, they're waiting for time. Yep.
Yeah.
So
and I mean, Hisoka's really indecisive here. Like, are you staying or are you going? Like, what's the decision here, bro? Because you got a match to play.
Yeah,
and
some people write
as I say that. Yeah, as I say that, I see Hisoka online Pavlov VR. So.
Yep. Hopefully he gets back in here. I mean, again, staying the whole time. That'll be 2 rounds now lost to it, which basically would put it into a relatively similar score. Overall, this game could have easily been won if they were able to not have their performance issues here. But Piccolo takes out T-Rex.
He's doing some work.
Well, actually, hold on. We see Vista and Kiwi are playing. They are moving. So this looks like it's going to be an A fake here. Let me zoom on out. We'll kind of check out the battlefield from the opposite side. We have Kiwi and Vista playing Snake, playing B long. Looks like the fight with CT isn't going to happen here. Kiwi maybe can make some noise. Maybe can lure someone. Mommy Milkers does take a nade, and gets shot afterwards. Fluffy Potato does kill Vista on B long, and now Kiwi has to rotate. They have 30 seconds left, and Hisoka's back in the game, so they can kind of end this game end this round if they need to. Who has the ball?
I don't know where he wanted that smoke to go.
Unfortunately, bounced off the wall. Yeah. So actually, Kiwi can plant this. I mean, that's money on the table. He just needs to. Oh, there you go. He gets it. It's 2 versus 1. Cameron's on site, and Kiwi does not know it. Boosh, he's dead. And it's Cameron S. And the question is, does Piccolo know where he's at this point?
I mean, he's got to. He's going to peek right into it as well. Oh, the headshot. A 3v5.
A 3v5 round won by the list. And guess what? I mean, they could be so much further ahead if they didn't lose. This is a very winnable game still. And again, we need to see Dream Team wake up here. Right now, it was just Kiwi. I mean, everyone on the list is getting a lot of kills, and the numbers are slightly inflated due to just the number of players the kills are distributed between. But we're seeing a game here. I mean, when you told me 4 versus 5, I did not expect this.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's a shame, but they're making it work so far, and I'm kind of impressed. More than kind of, actually.
Yeah, I'm glad to see, at least, again, I was expecting a bloodbath, and I'm seeing a good time. So Kiwi, though, is seeing some enemies. He's shooting up at Cameron S, does some damage, and Kiwi backs off, moving over to the B side, hoping to see maybe Fluffy Potato pushing out, maybe Mommy Milkers. Grenades go over, and so now they announce themselves as A. We have 1 on site, 1. Oh, Team Nade. Oh, that's Team Smoke. Never mind. Okay. Vista pushes in, gets CT. We have T-Rex, who's going to be facing Piccolo here. and Piccolo whiffs that one. Backs away from a nade. We're going to back off onto site as Hisoka kills Cameron. Piccolo gets T-Rex, and now the site, it's a 3 versus 2. Again, the list. I knew one guy who had a list. His name was Schindler. All right, well, this isn't gonna work. I'm not gonna do this joke. All right, we're having to see how Mommy Milkers gets on the site. I mean, he just walks in there brazy. Piccolo takes him out as he gets Hisoka, and now we have from behind Fluffy Potato, and Piccolo takes him out. 7-7, an even game.
If they win this, that's gonna be crazy. Listen, I get that Dream Team is down their IGL right now, but they're down an entire player. That means something completely different. You know what I mean? That's less potential bullets. That's less people to shoot at. You know what I mean?
And that's why these teams need to set themselves up to make sure that they always have the numbers in these fights. We're seeing a lot of fights distributed. Oh no, Piccolo goes by himself. This is what I kind of mean. And CT now ends the T push here as he kills he killed Piccolo. But yeah, we need to see them stick together, get those numbers, have the advantage in every situation because yeah, we're seeing some interesting gameplay. I mean, not what we expected. Cameron S though is up against Hisoka in the mid. Vista trying to shoot over at CT. Kiwi pushes into Mommy Milkers.
Oh, but the nade lanes on Cameron.
Nice nade. And yeah, he takes him out. The bounce, the cooking, it was there. I wonder if he knew. But Vista and Hisoka are, it's 2 versus 4. Oh, and there we go. CT kicks out Hisoka. Hisoka just was determined to take that fight. CT takes out Vista as well. And so now it's 7-8.
Yeah, Dream Team's starting to actually land their shots, and that's what you need to see. It'll be so much easier if they're landing the shots like they just did that round the entire rest of the match.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's you know, why aren't they pre-firing through the smokes? I want to see that. But yeah, getting to land the shots. Unlimited ammo. Keep it the way it is.
No.
But yeah, we'll see here in a second as they push up onto A main. We have CT who's gonna be able to peek out just a second. He was just actually listening, you know, and now he's gonna push. We have Vista pushing in, and he's not gonna check Ninja. Oh no, CT gets Vista. Oh, so much blood, and now the nades, the bomb's down. We have 2 people on main. It's just Kiwi left alone versus 4.
Can he do it?
He takes out one, takes out two. And he is down by Fluffy Potato. 7-9, potentially 1 round left.
I mean, it's too close for comfort. I mean, multiple of these players are getting double kills every round. But sometimes one player on, you know, Voltron list is getting picked off early, and that's what's really helping out Dream Team.
Yep, they can't allow that to happen. I mean, if they have to be in those fights where they can have 2 people there at any one point in time, if you're gonna lose one player, especially a T player, you're at such a disadvantage as T is normally a numbers game. So they're sticking together. You know, we're seeing all moving through A long, going quiet. We might see some droppers here in just a second, maybe. We're getting ready for a double peek. T-Rex hasn't been there the whole game. He's been sitting back. Oh, and we're going for a quad. And so we're going to see if T-Rex can do the way of the dinosaur here. From his perspective, we look up. He sees that nade. He doesn't hold his gun up just yet, though. He backs away. He is aware. He gets a nade ready. Pulls a pin. And he takes out 2. And he gets taken out by Hisoka. But still, that 2 is devastating. We have Cameron S, who hurt Kiwi quite bad. And where's Hisoka? It looks like Hisoka's pretty damaged as well.
Yeah,
Cameron S takes.
By that nade.
And we have lastly here, he gets pushed in. And that's just, when I was saying stick it together, and again, T-Rex was able to take advantage of that. 7-10 at the end of the game. We have Hisoka with a 4-4, not representative of his final score. Vista with a 13-5, Piccolo with the 4-12, and Kiwi with 16-4. Fluffy Potato 9-8 and Least Death Award. T-Rex with a 10-11, Mommy Milkers 11-12, 10-11 for CT, and Cameron S with 12-13. Let me
I don't
head
think
on.
that's really what we expected to see over from that match, but my demoted list still giving it their all despite being down the player. And Dream Team, they're still managing by. They're still winning the map. So I feel like they're still gonna win, but my Voltron list is not gonna let them go without giving them a fight.
I'm glad that it was close overall, and hopefully in our next matchup, when my Voltron list picks a map, we see the same thing. But speaking of picking, what if you could pick a better audio experience for yourself? Well, let me help you do that with HyperX. And we're back. Thank you, HyperX, and all the other sponsors of the VRML. You guys make this possible, as well as the viewers. As I always say, if we didn't have you guys here, we didn't have the players playing, if I didn't have my co-hoster with me, I would be speaking into the void. It would be an exercise in nihilism. And so, I'm glad to have you guys all here. Speaking of which, we had Llama VR, who gave us a follow 9 minutes ago. We missed it while we were playing the game, but I'm glad to have you. So, Explosion, we're here, 10-7 in favor of Dream Team. What's map 2 looking like? What are you thinking?
Well, I'm really expecting a Manor pick, but you never know. There are a few other maps that they can pick from. You have, I believe, what do we have banned? Museum is banned now.
We have Cache, Dust 2, Oil Rig, and Museum.
All right, so you could see a Stallbreaker. That's a possible pick.
So I do believe that it was, they picked on Stockpile, so that was Cameron S. who said that. So it looks like Dream Team did decide to opt for picking the map first. So yeah, when we look at the maps played by Voltron list, you're right, Manor's up there next. But their win rate isn't great. It's 7-3 at the moment, and with about a 50% round win. So it's a relatively even map for them overall. But that being said, historically, 5-10 in their favor when they played against Dream Team on August 2nd. And so, I think the only difference here is the side was going to be a Voltron list pick last time. Do you think sidedness is going to affect a Manor pick if that's what we see here? Did I lose you? Oh no, this man. He ditched me.
Okay.
Okay, I was saying when they played Manor before, it was 5-10 in favor of my Voltron 1 list managed by Kiwi. Do you think that is gonna it's gonna change here if Dream Team picks the wrong side? Do you think the sidedness of this map affects it?
I think the sidedness totally affects it. And I mean, you're going to, you saw this in the EU qualifiers, especially, or not qualifiers, but semifinals. I mean, the CT half was everything. You took the CT half lead for the EU, matches. But then once they moved to T, they were struggling to win the T rounds. And I think it's a very util savvy map. So it's going to be a very interesting experience. If Dream Team starts T side, then they're going to be in the clear. But if they start CT side and they don't start super strong, I mean, we're talking 6-3, 7-2 half that they need to get to feel comfortable enough to win this map, finishing it on T side. So hopefully Dream Team picks T side first and they'll be all in the clear.
Yeah, I would say it's being able to get a good momentum early on, very important. I completely agree. I'm in the camp where I like to have a lot of points under my belt and play the bad side afterwards. Sometimes bad for morale, especially when you lose. But when you secure those points when you can, it's always a good feeling.
And we're also getting word that we need to possibly stop calling out a certain player. So we'll have to either refer to them as milkers or mommy, not both in one sentence.
Okay.
So,
I'll call
so what are we doing?
We'll call them mommy.
We'll call them mommy. All right.
I understand. That's why I was saying I don't use that phrase too often. I have a special lady that I every now and then, but it's a relatively uncommon phrase for me. So it doesn't. I guess the meaning's been a little lost to me these days.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so we're hanging, we're waiting, and hopefully we can find out very soon what this is gonna be. Hopefully we keep Hisoka in most of the time. That would be sick. I'd love to see it. That's one of those things where, again, if Hisoka was in the whole game, we lost at least one round to it, so that would have put him up to 8 and 9. That could have brought it back. That could have been enough to have the wiggle room to make the plays work. So it's just kind of up to the team to keep the team.
Yeah.
See people typing in the NA chat, but the question is, where's
not the right person? Yeah.
Oh, and hey, they went on without us. They decided not to tell us. We have Inferno. So let me update. So Inferno, very sided, extremely sided.
Oh, extreme.
For the CT here. So once this map is loaded up, let me send you guys on over to the gameplay.
I believe that while it is sided, it's actually very easy to win T-sided rounds. And that's a questionable pick. By Dream Team. That side, we'll have to see.
Really? That's what I would have wanted them to pick. That's by getting early on, they're gonna be able to put this to 9 and they're gonna be able to pull away with so many points. Well, it's super easy for them.
I don't believe so. I believe that while it is a very CT-sided map, played correctly, T's have a lot that they can do to make the match more in their favor. And if they're coming out with any amount of rounds that's more than, more than 7-2. If they're coming out with this half 6-3, that's in the bag for my waifu list almost.
I do think that you're right that later they can drop a player off B, but you know what? Hey, I'll put $5 down on this, and if you lose, you're also gonna be off my list. Heads up. I'm telling you now.
Damn, not your top 5 list. No, I need to be on goddamn Superhero's top 5 list.
Top 5? You thought it was a top 5 list? We're talking top 100, baby. You're gonna be off that one.
Damn.
Climbing back. Like they're climbing the stairs of A in apartments here. So they're making the movements. We have Driver, who's gonna be able to hear here in just a second. Fluffy Potato is getting his eyes up on balcony, and we're seeing Vista push in. And they missed Driver for a second, but they kill him in the end. We have a 4-man push. 4v4 here. Fluffy Potato gets 1, and Hisoka takes him out afterwards. CT coming from behind gets Piccolo and Vista. And now it's Hisoka versus, Cameron.
Yeah,
there we go.
That could have been an easily winnable round. Or not easily, but a winnable round for my Voltron list. MBL, sorry. I keep trying to think. I think it was possible, but with that flank, it was perfectly executed by Dream Team.
Oh, look at Hisoka doing the moves there. Yeah, I do think, Dream Team, when the CTs push behind you while you're making a push, and that's why the extra player is super important on the T side. When you allow that to happen, you get wrecked here. This is a hard map to win if you don't have the map control, especially by leaving a player behind for the lurk. So they're going to do the same kind of thing. They're going to run into A long. We'll see if they're going to be long for this world here. Zooming out to balcony again. Fluffy Potatoes on site. 1. Oh, and Kiwi just goes for the plant. 2. Oh, they're just
playing.
There we go. Driver pushing in from behind, pushes him into a grave. Fluffy Potato goes for the defuse. There we go. 2-0. Mommy is hurting for some kills here. Hopefully he gets a chance to get some kills. But yeah, Mommy's struggling. I feel like I just called someone out, but I just was trying to dance around saying the word. But yeah. What if I say the first word and you say the second word? Is that okay?
No, I don't think that's okay either.
Okay. Oh no. Okay, I thought the nade bounced back. So now we're seeing a push in the mid. We have some going to Mexico. We have Hisoka. Actually, never mind. Just going all the way through. This push. You can use this for cover against the mid. They're not playing someone far up on mid. We'll see if Kiwi and Hisoka here can catch Driver. Driver's going to be hidden from them. They're going to be making the noise here. And Cameron came from the mid to be flash up in the air. Or is that a grenade? Yes, it's a grenade. And there we go. The pincer, Cameron S and Driver. Cameron getting the kills. Driver doing the damage. There we go. Driver gets 1. And now it's just Vista versus 4. Vista takes out Cameron and walks away as Driver, dies. No good joke there, It happens every now and then. Vista's making a move, rotating, and Mommy is still over there. And so we got to see what Mommy can do. Mommy's playing pretty far up though, so it might be a surprise here. I think it's what's gonna happen. Boom! Mommy pops out and kills Vista. That's 3-0 in favor of the Dream Team. All right, we have Vista, Hisoka, Kiwi, and Piccolo all here, all hoping to get a little bit more kills, but this is a hard map due to the sidedness. We're going to see that they can easily put 1 player over on B and handle 5 people. And right now they only need to handle 4. They're going to have their quick rotates. They're going to have a strong A defense. And so we're going to have to see how the list figures this out. But I think picking Inferno might not have been the right choice here.
I have to wait and see about that one, but...
Hisoka's running up through mid, and it looks like we're going to get ready for a B. Hisoka is probably just playing this to make some noise to get them ready for the rotate. We see Cameron kind of moving over. We have CT who's going to be over by the church/spawn. Driver's going to push up into apartments here. Soon, Driver's going to know that it is not an A push. You see Cameron S still holding his position. CT is not there, or isn't on site. And that nade hits Kiwi, nearly killing him, and alerts the team. Cameron S, CT are moving. Grenades go down, and so too do the players as Mommy was able to hold 2 there. Kiwi is pushing, no health. And there we go. Mommy takes out another. Hisoka takes out Mommy, and Hisoka's alone versus 4. Cameron and CT are both on site, moving through the church. CT is in the fountain at the moment. Hisoka can't see them because of the smoke. Smoking's bad.
Trade.
They traded, but it's not enough. We need to see a round win here.
I mean, they still have multiple chances to win a round. They could do a 5-4 half, but
they do have
right now,
the money now to to play the game as best as possible. Hopefully, they can figure out a way to make this work for them.
Yeah, it's not looking very likely that they'll get that 5-4 half that I'm talking about. But we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I mean, I think with a full team, there's a better chance of that.
Oh,
but yeah, with the 4 here, this is really hard. Hopefully we at least see 1 round where they pull it off. But I am right now not having faith. I'm a biased caster.
Oof. Now, that's just something you don't want to see, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh no, they love biased casters. When the caster has a bias and then they're wrong, it's beautiful. That's how you generate stories. And when the caster's right, then it does feel like I'm being a smug mommy about this. So we have CT shooting over by the door there. Driver takes out Vista. And now it's just spamming through the smoke. You're hurting my argument. Don't do that, please. I need you to stop shooting through the smoke, Cameron.
No, keep shooting, Cameron. Keep shooting, Cameron.
Fluffy Potato takes out Kiwi, and now again it's just Hisoka. And where's Piccolo? Piccolo's on the opposite side. Takes out B. Mommy's gone, and he doesn't have the bomb though, so he's gonna have to rotate through. Let's go check and see how Hisoka lives. But CT and Cameron are rotating. Leaves Hisoka to kill Driver. Fluffy Potato has to stay on site. The bomb's picked up by Hisoka, I believe.
Yeah, Driver crashed into that wall of bullets that Hisoka was shooting over at him, so... And that's going to be bomb as well. He might be able to get this plane off, and it's a 1v2.
Fluffy knows he's there. Hisoka doesn't know Fluffy is though, and he's going to go with his back turned.
Oh, and the climbing was messed up.
Yeah, this is one of those things where it's a little risky to do that in the current iteration of the ladders, and so unfortunate, but he was trying to get out of there. If he had that balcony advantage, it could have worked quite well for him. 5-0 in favor of the Dream Team right now. 4-2 for Mommy. Driver with the 4-3. Cameron with 4-2. CT not dying once yet with 4-0. And Fluffy Potato with a 4-1. These guys got, the other team got kills too. I just didn't have time.
Kills.
Yeah, I believe in them.
But they're 5-0 right now. 5-0 in a Dream without most of their team though.
Yes.
So.
Now, speaking of dreaming, am I dreaming or do I see Kiwi with a 50 cal right now? He's hoping. That's a risk. Like, again, you could be a great shot with it, but they need all the firepower they can get. Hisoka showing us maybe I am wrong. Maybe he just gets the kills and, you know, leaves it. Kiwi's going to stay behind doing that lurk. This, you know, they've got a little bit of map control now. They're pushing forward. They gave up the mid, and now I'm missing a player. There we go. We have Fluffy Potato, who's in, I believe it's called Mini. Or no, I always forget which one's Mini and which one's the other one. Pit? That's Pit. Okay. Fluffy's in Pit. We have Vista, who's going up balcony. Throws 2 grenades, whiffs, but it does do some damage to Fluffy. 50 seconds left on the clock. They're beginning a B rotate. Another flash above. Fluffy's there. And CT kills himself with a nade.
No.
What happened? He didn't throw it.
Sticky hands. That could have happened. This might be a round win for...
this is what happens when you have too many mommies on your team. Makes it a little hard to play. Get a little distracted. And Piccolo takes out Mommy. And we have Driver who's running in now. You know, hopefully he can save the day. I guess I could have made a driving joke, and dang it. Taking a detour, trying to, you know, get a pit stop or something. Anyways, on his way to church.
Taking a cruise on by.
There we go. Fluffy Potato, though, also trying to get in there. But they have the site kind of covered. Right now, Vista's covering behind. Kiwi is going to be covering as he gets into this lane. And so it's just going to be up to his teammates to swing out at the right time. Fluffy Potato swung out at the wrong time. Hisoka takes out Driver, and now it's just Fluffy versus 3. Takes him out, grab the gun, and bring it on to the next round. 5 and 1.
Remember when I said 5-4?
Well, hey, you know what? I could be wrong, and if I am wrong, this is going to be amazing. This is what I was saying. You want the caster to have some fear. You want some quake in their boots. And if you can prove me wrong, we'll have a story in our hands. So, yeah, we'll have to, exactly. And so if they can just keep up, again, that little bit of map control, they held players on A site until it was too late. They cleared out their B players. They did a good job of getting a lot of, like I said, that control. And we just need to see that as they just don't have the firepower to take on those direct fights. Driver's up in the boiler room-ish area and took a nade hit. It's going to be Piccolo versus Driver here, and they both, it was a trade, and that's unfortunate as, you know, again, the player's down. Vista's running in there versus Cameron, and he's very hurt. Smoke bounce, oh, that's a nade. And Cameron headshots Vista.
4v2 now.
Fluffy.
And now it's a 3v1.
All right, we got to move on over to the right players here. And Kiwi, 50 cal. Are we going to see, is he going to phase up?
Let's
see. Phase. Okay, let's do it. I'm doing the F with my hands. Come on. A flash in there could be perfect. Fluffy might have made noises. Oh, and Fluffy's going to hear him run off.
I think he picked up that bomb.
With 30 seconds left on the... Oh, no, he's picking up guns. He's going back to his homeland. And that might be the right call, but 5 and 4 is no longer on the table, so you could update your score. What, you thinking 6 and 3?
Damn, yep.
That's
what I originally said. That's what I originally said.
You could be top 90. Or, well, you'll be out of the top 90 now.
No.
You're still in the top 100. You have a chance.
But there's only like 300 of us.
Look, yeah, there's only like 300, but, you know, so the Spartans only had 300, and, well, 2 of those guys' names I remembered, but, yeah, you're going to be fine, dude. You're strong. You're powerful. You got this. 6 and 1 though. We'll see if Voltronless has got this, as they, you know, they're armed. After that round win, their money is going to be pretty hurt if they would have lost. So this is probably the right play, especially in a 1v. I believe that was 3.
Yeah, Hisoka not crashing yet, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, I say that was detrimental. I mean, we could have definitely seen a very different game last time because of that. But right now we have. Kiwi versus CT. CT. Oh, the head. Oh, he didn't see it. Oh, he phased up. Flick. The fade, dude. Okay, this is yes. All right, Kiwi has some map control. He knows Mommy's over there. That basically opens up this other site. But Driver was able to get a kill. Piccolo. No, his teammates not talking to him as Driver gets 2 kills now. Hisoka knows he's there, but that is an opportunity squandered.
Oh, Kiwi gets Cameron as well.
Oh, he's facing up so hard right now. Come on. Where's my montage videos? I know we have Lubden with his, but we want to see more. If you guys make a montage video of the kills, we could add it to the casting video, where we have the videos that play before the cast. Add your montage. Again, we want to see you guys face up. All right, and Fluffy Potato's about to phase out of this world as Hisoka ghosts him, and there we go. So you always have to pause a little bit just in case you're wrong, but there we go. It's gonna be their opportunity. Oh, they don't have the bomb. Oh, no, mommy kills him. But Kiwi with the 3 right now. The question is, where's the bomb?
I think it's on top of Driver.
Oh, and he's not gonna be able to, he's gotta get the, oh, Driver.
Oh, he got the, I think I heard the shot go off.
Driver sent mommy home. 7-1, update your top 95 right now.
Oh no.
one more chance for them to bring a point.
But if I win, I get 20 points up the rank, right? The ladder, the win.
Yeah, I'll bump you up another 20. You could be 75.
Okay, top 75, just like the NBA. Come on.
Hey, you'll be remembered after everyone else is remembered. And so we have Hisoka going to be controlling that again. I mean, I think it's going to be, we'll see if there's any early plays here, but they're putting 2 people now, which is in the favor of the list here, as they if they can keep players off a site, they have a much better chance of cracking it. They're moving in. We have Quantum Bomb from last round, as well as Quantum Guns, but we've all known about Quantum Gun. Driver is, oh, I thought he was peeking in. He's peeking out, as he's gonna be standing here. He's gonna take a peek, and Kiwi takes him out of this world. Fluffy Potato is down there, and the question is, will Vista take him out? Vista has a util in his hand. He throws it up. Instead of just getting rid of it, oh, he's not able to make a shot because of CT. Hisoka can wrap around to him. Oh, we're seeing, oh, and that's A-site. They cleared them all, and it's just Mommy who's walking in as, you know, as the rest of his team got slaughtered. Hisoka gets taken out by Mommy. Grenades go down, and Mommy gets hurt. I feel like I'm gonna get clipped out of context here tonight. I feel like I'm saying some sus stuff.
A little bit. Oh,
I mean, if I said let's see those milkers go, or the milkers you know, flash him, there'd be way bigger problems. But Vista ends all the problems. 7-2, you're back up to the 75. How does it feel?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Top 75, not too bad.
All right, well, Vista and Kiwi are at 5 and 7 at the moment. Piccolo with the 5 and 9, Hisoka with 9 and 8. We're seeing CT with 4 and 4, Cameron with 5 and 6, Mommy Milker 7 and 5, Driver with the 8 and 6, and Fluffy Potato 7 and 4. Now, this is where it's up to them to play this right. So the if they put 2 people on B, means A is completely open. But first round usually is a B rush, and so now we'll see how they, you know, if they can hold off versus the 5. The Horde pushes in. Mommy milks this situation. Driver and Piccolo trade. Vista is coming in. Oh, he's shooting. He's shooting. Vista, oh, he gets shot down in the firing squad. Hisoka is being pushed in by Mommy and CT. CT is holding the CT, funnily enough. Hisoka takes out Mommy. It's Hisoka versus the world here. Can he do it? He pushes up, he's running, but he didn't know CT was there. That's 8 and 2. Right now, there's Fluffy and CT. Least death award with only 4 deaths.
Yeah.
And so, is this supposed to be tic-tac-toe? I've been looking at this, trying to figure out what does that mean? What is the hieroglyphs here?
I think it obviously means X, 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 and blank. Can't you read?
Yeah. This is true. So what is also true is Kiwi's probably quaking.
Oh, that nade.
Oh my, that's 3 people very hurt. Piccolo takes out 1. Kiwi gets another with the headshot. Cameron gets Piccolo, and now we're gonna have Mommy rotating in. Mommy and Kiwi trade, and now it's Hisoka's gonna run in from behind. It's 2 versus 1 in favor of the list. Cameron S. hiding in the back. Can't plant the bomb. Can't run. Flashes in. Just trying to see what he does. Zoom on out of it. Hisoka's hiding. Hisoka could pop up. And he goes super wide.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Cameron gets him. I don't know. Maybe Hisoka froze? I don't know. Oh! And Cameron takes out Vista. 9-2. Again, they had the advantage. They just didn't play it together. My assumption is
top 100 again.
Well, no, you're 80. I'll keep you at the 80 mark. You know,
Oh,
it's better than
thank you.
yeah, it's better than what I thought it was gonna be. And so we have potentially our last round of our first match of the semi-qualifiers here today. We'll see if the list can keep the list going, or have they run out of room. And then shortly after that, in about an hour or so, we're gonna have Wrecked versus Solstice. So make sure you come back. We're gonna have some parting words after this, but make sure you come back for that. And Vista, a lot of damage with a nade, but not enough to get any one of them. They're all very hurt. We'll see if Kiwi can handle the horde. Oh, and his gun's not up, and CT guns him down. Piccolo kills Fluffy. Mommy gets Piccolo. Now it's just Hisoka versus 3, and Hisoka's running from behind. Slow movements. Hisoka pulling a nade. Oh, and the flash didn't go anywhere. He flashes himself too. Kills one. He knows where Cameron is at. Hisoka knows where he's at too. And Hisoka brings it back 2 versus 1. Can Hisoka do it? No. So this is what happens in Pavlov when the game ends a little bit before your time. We see Hisoka leave this world, not with a whimper, but with a bang. All right, yeah. It is 10-2, and we look at the scores overall. We have Vista with the 6-10, Kiwi with 7-10, Piccolo 8-12, Hisoka 12-10, CT with the 6-5, 7-6 for Fluffy, Driver with 9-8, Cameron with 9-7, and Mommy on top with 11-8. So let me head you on back to the scoreboard.
Look at CT over there, though. He's schmoove walking over there. Look at CT.
Oh, okay. I smooth back, but you can kind of see. Oh yeah, the moves.
Oh yeah, schmooves. Look
Very
at that.
slow.
Oh yeah.
All right, 10-2.
Talent.
And so it's unfortunate that it ended that way simply because of all the the players not being there. It would have been sick to have a full lineup, but now we know. And maybe for the next season we'll see something different. But best team won. Dream team is moving on to those finals tomorrow night. I believe it's bronze, or so that would be like 9 p.m. tomorrow night Eastern. So we'll see you then. But before then, again, we have a game up in 1 hour's time. That is going to be Solstice versus Wrecked. And so Explosion, will I have you there at my side?
We'll have to see about that. But the next game's actually at 8:30.
8:30. Okay, glad you told me that. That could have been very bad.
Yeah.
Well, okay, cool. 8:30 in 20 minutes time. So cool. We'll see you guys very shortly. But yeah, I'm gonna send you guys off for now, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Thank you very much for checking it out. Thank you, Azuma Vicious, for the follow, and thank you guys for being here. Credits button, please work. Oh. No.